First impressions from the Airport Interior Expo in Hamburg. We did visit Airbus. The next topic is the Qantas A380s, which are unfortunately scrapyarded or dying or getting killed, however you call it, in the desert in California. Lufthansa rumor mill, we talked about it, 380 coming back, yes or no, but now we have more details under which circumstances they are coming back. Choice Hotels did snap Radisson hotels. Hyatt was one of the interested parts, but they didn't get it. Air France repaid the credits from the government. That is important for Lufthansa. I will let you know why. And Deal Zone today, deal with Finnair from Stockholm to Dubai, one way for a really, really great price. And it is, of course, a business class flight, just in case I didn't mention. My name is Lars. I'm here to bring you more miles, more points, more status. Today, of course, like always, do not forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, the bell, that you get a notification, that you do not miss your daily dose of more miles, more points, more status. And comment and leave us a like. They're the 4 things you should do to support us. Thank you for doing so. Today's episode started very early because we went to the airport or aircraft interior expo in Hamburg. And as you see, I was trying to make my way from the south entrance to Airbus. And we reached Airbus. After we reached Airbus, we went to the mock-up of the A350. And that is Ingo, he's in charge of the cabin interior. Had to get rid of some colleagues from German television, from RTL. They were just nicely kicked out by Ingo, and then we could go into the A330 Neo mock-up. The aircraft has no seats in it on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, there were 2 seats, and that is the Finnair business class seat. I took a chance to sit in the seat and check it out because it has a backrest which is fixed. You cannot change the backrest. You have to put it in a full flat position, and then you have to slide down. As you see, I'm trying to do it with my 6'7" or 2 meters and 1 centimeter. It's a little bit challenging. I was smiling as my head was a little bit in a weird angle. After that, I decided maybe not to lie there a long time, and we moved on to the Airbus 320 mock-up. We opened the bin, and that is the new XL bin, which is coming in 2026, if I'm not mistaken, for the space cabin. And they fit 66% more hand luggage. So for everyone, 1 piece of hand luggage. On the left hand and on the right hand side, you see the jet blue cabin, actually in other colors, of course, but quite impressive, the studio. That was the impression from the Airport Interior Expo in Hamburg. Tomorrow we bring you some more topics from there. Today's topic we have to start with is Qantas. Qantas A380s. They are in the desert in California. They have 12 of those, but unfortunately 2 of the 12 are not returning to the pack in the sky. Qantas was always an airline which believed in the 380. Even during the pandemic, they did send the aircraft to Dresden, to Germany, that they get a retrofit in the cabin. The business class was retrofitted, for example. But 2 of those are now used for parts. And that's sad, in my opinion, because the Victor Hotel Oscar Quebec Foxtrot, which is one of the aircraft which gets scrapped, is already without the nose in the desert. 2010, it was first delivered to Qantas, and it had the name Charles Kingford Smith. He was some Australian aviator, most likely famous. I didn't know him before, but maybe you did. Comment down. 380 is a topic for Lufthansa as well. Yesterday we talked about the situation under which circumstances I think it's coming back, but Lufthansa has made its own ideas how to get it back. They are looking into the 777 option, yes. But what does it mean? Boeing does have white-tail aircraft, 777-300ER extended ranges, and Lufthansa is trying to get those. If this is failing or it's not coming in time, then they will reactivate 380s. And they have two options which they are calculating through. That is the option 3+1. 3 aircraft flying, 1 is a spare, or the other option, which I personally prefer, that would be the option 6+2, 6 flying and 2 as a spare. Interestingly, you see that you need 25% spare always. So fingers crossed that Boeing is not selling the aircraft. Not that I do not like Boeing, but I like the A380 much more. So I hope for those coming. What is your opinion on those rumors? Is it something you say, hey, get the Boeing 777s, ERs, or you hope for the A380s? Choice Hotels is a hotel chain which I mainly know from Scandinavia and from Finland, for example. And Radisson is the other brand which is in the Scandinavian area, of course, because of the affiliation before to Scandinavian Airlines. But they got acquired by a Chinese company not long time ago. And now they got acquired, the Radisson hotels, by Choice Hotels for $675 million US. That is approximately $1 million per hotel. Expensive. One of the companies who was interested into this chain was Hyatt. Unfortunately, they didn't get it because I think it would be a good addition to the Hyatt brand. I know that the Radisson or the Choice Hotel properties which are in the US, they are really dated. But they have really nice properties in Finland, for example. I was in the Radisson in Finland. I loved it. It's really cool. What is your opinion on Choice Hotels? Have you ever stayed there? Did you ever have an experience with them? Or do you just say, I don't know them and I don't care? Down. France KLM, to bring you another topic from aviation, they did repay the government credit. They had a share, increasing the shares by a new investor. The new investor is a company which is in shipping. The company is called CGM. Maybe I should pronounce it more French, CGM. But anyways, they gave them enough money that they could repay 2.26 billion euros. That itself is impressive, but on the other side, it's very important. It is important because this month, the Italian government wants to decide if they sell the AITA to Lufthansa or to the people around France KLM. And that was a reason that Lufthansa people told me always, hey, they cannot buy it because they still have debt from the government. They have subsidies. And with this new situation, they are entitled to buy it. So there's no real competition. Will be interesting. After you saw the Finnair cabin now on the aircraft interior, I have a deal for you from Stockholm via Helsinki to Dubai. 450 euro is the price. As a base fare, it is even 425. The 450-ish is with taxes, including the flight is a one-way flight. There are no restrictions, no other concerns you should keep in mind. Just the flight goes from Stockholm to Helsinki, and from Helsinki then direct to Dubai. For example, you start 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:25 in Stockholm, go to Helsinki 10:40. Remember that there's a 1 hour time difference between Helsinki and Stockholm. And then you have 3.5 hours approximately layover, and you arrive at 10:50 p.m. in Dubai in the middle of the night. Of course, the price is a little bit lower than normal. Why? In the summertime, we have 48 degrees. That is a desert. So that explains the low price. For a business class flight, still good, and a good chance to get more points for you to keep your status, or if you want a status, to maintain it. That was our today's episode. Tomorrow we have a surprise for you. I hope so, that the weather will help us with that. And do not forget to subscribe, comment, like, and notification button. Thank you for watching Frequent Traveler TV Takeoff. See you tomorrow for your next episode, for your daily dose of more miles, more points, more status.